What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Beck Easy.
Hi, everybody. It's your girl, Joanne.
Hey, guys. It's Trell, and this is
The Team.
Welcome to the group chat. Let's get started.
We have our special guest, Mr. George Beard himself.
Hello.
Welcome. How are you today?
I'm good right now.
Good. We're good. So we're going to do our little weekend recap. How was your weekend to begin with?
I was chilling, playing PlayStation all weekend.
Nice.
I had to go out last night. My boy Mitch.
Nice. Shout out to Mitch.
Mitch Beats. He had his birthday.
Nice.
So right after this, got another day party in New York. So.
Okay. You be on the go. You be on the go for real, though. We be thinking we on the go, but he be really on the go. Yes. Joe, how was your weekend?
My weekend was pretty blah. I didn't really do anything. Not that I can really remember.
Well, that's good. You got some rest?
Mm-hmm.
That worked.
Oh, you had a good weekend.
Yeah.
Whenever
That's
you
a
can
good
rest, that's
weekend
a
right
good
there.
weekend. Right.
She was like, "Yeah, I ain't do nothing," and I rested.
Exactly. Trell, how about you?
I had a pretty good weekend. Friday, I chilled. Saturday, was out and about. This past weekend, though, we celebrated Danny's birthday in New York. We went to, what was it, Chicken and Waffles? Penny and dark liquor?
Or you could drink dark liquor, or you could eat
that.
chicken and waffles.
That was a
That
good
guy
time.
happy.
Yeah, it was a good time. The weather was perfect
It was
that
good
day.
vibes.
It was good
Definitely
vibes.
good vibes. I went to the Big E on Friday. Mad fun. We was like on a mission. Like we looked at the map before we got there. We like, okay, we're gonna hit this. We're gonna hit this. We got 10 minutes to get to there. It was a good time.
You got strategize.
Yeah, you have to.
You're like, "Yo, I need a potato from here."
Okay. It's like I gotta get the fried, the fried Twinkies or whatever. And then yesterday we had the Free Your Scalp event at Terminal 110.
That was a really good turnout.
So dope.
Really good turnout.
Just embracing your hair.
Like a bunch of vendors and stuff like that. I think somebody told me about it.
It
It was like
dope.
a little mini curl fest.
Right, basically.
Oh.
And her goal is to be on that type of scale. So she's on her way.
She's
It was
doing
a great turnout.
Yeah.
Really good.
It was nice.
From the pictures.
Yeah, the first episode of the docuseries they showed it and was talking about hair loss. And have you ever had hair loss? When you were a kid, you had Just For Me perm. Like, everybody hair fell out when they had that.
Right.
So it was good. It was a really nice event. So shout out to Crystal. Thank you for, picking us to be your host for that event. And it was dope.
And shout out to the dudes that created Millennial Tunes.
Yeah,
It's
they
a
were
game
so dope.
for millennials. It's like a trivia game, and it's like all TV shows and cartoons from back in the day.
Yeah, from like the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Because the other like games and board games, you'd be like, what show is that? Like,
Right.
I never heard of that.
Like
Oh,
for
yeah.
the
Because they all come from something. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so that was a really dope game we played at.
Black
so shout out
owned,
to
Black
that.
created. Yeah, they were really dope.
Millennial Tunes.
Yes, sir. Joe, you got a line first?
I do. George, I hope you can get this because they're like,
I don't know if I'm gonna try today.
We be
Okay.
acting up.
people asking if I'm going to give my chain back. That'll be the same day I give the game back.
It sounds familiar.
Yeah, people. Yeah,
People
the
asking
game.
if I'm going to
That'd
give
be
my
the
chain
same
back.
day.
That'll
Yeah,
be the
the
same
game
day I
back.
give.
It's Kanye West, but I mean.
Hey, wait, he just
Oh yeah, you got bop.
Yeah,
The head got to
yeah.
move with
Right,
that. Like,
right.
wait, that shouldn't even be a question for me. That's Diamonds Up Forever
Yes,
featuring Jay-Z.
Yeah.
I'm around.
Look.
I'm around. You know what I mean?
And we told Joe, he was like, yeah, he's definitely a Jay.
Yeah, I'm on that
I'm
type of
happy.
time.
He's on the rock. That basically helps us get into our hot topics.
Right.
So the first hot topic is, Kanye had posted a picture of B and J.
Mm-hmm.
And he thought that the picture looks as if she has on the Yeezys,
Right.
the Yeezy heels. So he comments like family, and then right after he's posted a picture of The Rock.
Okay.
So like he's probably super like, oh, she got my shoes on, like
Things
all
are
is
all
well.
Mhm.
Yeah. So then it was a post on Twitter, right? Cosmopolitan magazine
Yeah.
was like, Kanye thought that they were Yeezys, but they really was like some $50 like knockoff ones.
Mhm.
And so now he feel cheap, but I don't think that's true.
I mean,
No,
Yeezys?
it's supposedly true
It
because
could
the
be
website
true,
is
yeah.
definitely.
was
Supposedly that's the second time she's worn their shoes. I
Cause she
actually
posted a
shopped
picture
there.
So she
today
really did
with
have 'em on,
the
or
same
she
shoes
didn't?
on. We don't know if
She
they're
has
Yeezys
them
or
now.
not.
The
Alright, so I'ma
company
check.
is saying
I
that
can
it's their shoes, and that's the second time she wore their shoes, if it's correct.
Okay. So you want fact check it?
Yeah, you know, I'm a sneakerhead, so you know, that's already. I'm already on it for
No,
you.
it's an actual shoe.
Too. I know, it don't matter.
Okay, okay.
It don't matter.
He be on it. George be on it. So I don't know. I feel like it would be exciting if they like made amends.
Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, it's just like when you see a picture of Jay and Dame together. You're like,
Right.
oh,
Like,
wait,
dang.
what's happening right now?
Yeah.
Because you know history is going to be made.
Absolutely.
Right, exactly.
And then he posted The Rock. And then I seen like little kids was commenting like, is this Illuminati? And I'm like, y'all gotta be young.
Yo,
because
everything is Illuminati now.
I'm like, you gotta be young. Who doesn't know The Rock sign? Like, that's legendary.
And then he confirmed that Watch the Throne 2 is coming.
We live for real.
So for me, I don't really want Watch the Throne 2.
You know, you
Why
want it to
not?
stay like that as a classic?
Just stay like that.
Some people do
That's
like
true.
classics.
Yeah, 'cause
Like,
the
you can't
music
really
kinda
mess
messes
with
it
Because
up.
I feel like it's been too much
He
between
can't, like,
them.
do that.
I just don't want them to do music. Like, don't do it just to do it.
No,
Right.
you want the heart to
You
be
want
in it.
the genuine thing.
Yeah,
You want their
So
So
friendship.
maybe
to
later
legit
down
come
the
back.
road, like give it some time.
I don't even want to.
But you
I
know
don't
what?
want them to do it
When they
because
at their creative genius height, though, you kind of want that. It's kind of
That's
like when Drake brought Meek out.
yeah.
True.
You thinking that, like, yo, that's deep. They're younger. They from the hood. It could go any way. Toronto get busy, so do Philly.
But if you
Right.
see that Kanye's collaborating, like doing collaboration albums with everybody, so
Everybody,
it's
right,
not really
right.
the
It's
same.
It's not as
Yeah.
genuine, right?
It's not
right. It has
authentic.
to be,
And
right, it has to be
I
authentic.
remember when Ye was like, "Yo, I'd be so mad if Jay did another album with someone." Well, you just did 5,
Right.
Other
so
people.
it's not
And
special.
it was subpar.
It's not special anymore.
Even though Jay will forgive him for doing
Definitely.
that, but
Now,
it's
his
still
Pusha
like,
album, whew,
yeah,
Pusha,
Daytona
Pusha's
was really good.
it was. I really like Tiana Taylor's album too.
tough.
I really
That's
like
what I'm saying. He's
it.
putting
I
out
still
bodies of
listen to
work
it.
that's
For that season, the what is it? The Black Fridays.
right.
The last Friday, those drops were good, but I didn't like him and Cuddy's album. I didn't even
Somebody
like.
else said that.
I
I didn't
didn't
listen
like
to
his-
Cuddy's album
I didn't
yet,
like his
but
album
somebody told
either.
me. Somebody was like, nah, it
like,
wasn't really
Right.
the Ye I wanted to hear.
I think Joe Budden on his the Culture whatever show they got on YouTube.
Yeah.
He was saying like Kanye's music is subpar, like to him. Like it could be better.
Yeah.
He said, let's be honest. He was like, Kanye was dope a decade ago. He was
Nah,
like,
but
what
you
are
know
you
what?
doing now?
I think you gotta evolve.
That's
People
true.
want you to stay the same for so long.
This is
And that's
very
what you're
true.
trying to say. And they want to put him in a box. So
And he's one person.
he's
that
making
you
music
cannot-
for
Absolutely.
somebody else. That may not be for you right now.
That's
Like,
true.
there's a Jay-Z that you can't touch. Like American Gangsta album.
You
Listen,
too?
man.
Favorite.
Listen, man, that's my world.
You
like,
too?
That's
like,
my world.
I
I
about
lie
to
to you
cry.
not. That's my world. One day when I tell my story, y'all gonna be like, yo, for real,
Yeah.
my world is
That's an amazing body of
Crazy.
work. You
Yeah.
just don't know from
everybody
top
else
to bottom.
don't look at it like that,
Yeah.
but I
The
do.
beats,
Look, she
like
just started
everything,
cheesing.
just came together. No, because I haven't found someone that really
That's
thought that
all.
American
Yeah,
Gangster
that-
was like
There's
the
certain
greatest.
albums. There's young kids out here that's
They missing out.
some of them you call it mumble rap. Some of it you gotta listen a little
Right.
deeper
That's
because it's
true.
hard to listen to at first.
It's
You don't hear it.
extremely hard.
It's real hard
It's
to
true.
listen to it. But if you go a little deeper, you're like, wait a minute.
Like,
But
oh, okay.
problem I see now is that I think they're crying out for help because most of them are on drugs.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They're
Oh,
not
yeah.
selling drugs, they're on drugs.
That's
so,
why they're
That's what
humbling.
Cole be saying. That's what
Right.
Cole said. The
so-
kids on drugs.
Yeah, drug user music. It's not
Kids
drug dealer
overdose.
music no more.
Yeah.
It's different.
Seven
Come
crack?
on.
Nope,
with the
I saw
line.
no.
Look,
Yeah.
there go another line. So yeah, so that was that, and then the whole him wanting to move back to Chicago, and
not
calling
legit.
out Nick Cannon and Drake, because I guess allegedly the Kiki in the song was quote unquote
For Kim.
because he used to deal with Kim allegedly,
Oh.
and so I guess Nick has
That
something to
makes
say.
sense.
on it.
Yo, I like Drake too.
I do
He
too.
dig deep. Like if you really listen to him, he
Yeah, I
dig
don't like
real
Drake.
deep. You don't like Drake?
No.
Let me tell you why. First thing, I was born October 24th, same day
Mhm.
as Drake.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So that
So you are
connection, I'm a
Scorpio.
Scorpio, you know what
Okay.
I mean? Same thing. So, but there's certain times I'm like, oh, yo, he really, like he was talking about his kid in Do Not Disturb, like
Before
other
yeah.
albums, and people like, wait a minute, but he been talking, he's talking about 2018, I think that's a 16 album.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? But
Because I heard it was
Yeah.
I Only Love My Bed and My Mama. It was
Yeah,
like not
My-
My Bed
My
is
Bed,
the name of
Bed.
it.
Yeah, My
The
Bad.
middle name.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a good artist, but I'm like a very loyal Jay-Z fan. So like, if you
She
come
would
at
know.
Jay,
Whoa.
like watch
But
the
you know
girl
what
for
though?
the
I
ticket.
feel like I like the competition. Like it wouldn't be
Yeah.
Biggie couldn't be Biggie without Tupac. He couldn't. He
This is
needed
true.
that comp. He had
This
to go
is
crazy
true.
at him. And you
Yeah.
gotta be like, yo, I respect Tupac.
Yeah, this is true, but nope, I have
You
to
just
stick.
think
She
you just
said,
not
but
rocking
no,
with him.
but
She said
no.
not at all.
I have to stick to one side.
We gotta get him on
But
the
I love
podcast
Take Care.
though. Could you hold him down if you get here though?
Of
You could
course.
get
Better.
here.
Between her and
I would
Danny.
love that though. I
Oh
need to be in
my
the back
gosh.
Of course.
like, yo, ask him this.
Yeah.
Music is
That's my
music.
man.
Yeah.
Music is music,
Right,
but
right.
It's, the difference is will I purchase? Will I support
your money,
you?
listen, your dollar, the
I'm
black
gonna
dollars
listen.
matter. Black dollars matter.
I'm gonna listen, but I'm not gonna support you like that because of like the cheap shots.
Go, Jem. Y'all funny. So
He's
yeah,
strategic though. I
Yeah,
would tell
that's
you,
true.
very
Very.
strategic.
he is very strategic. So yeah, that was the whole drama, and then I guess Kanye, he sounded like really good on the video that he had posted. Like he sounded like he's someone in his right
He
mind.
sound
Yeah.
like the real Kanye.
Yeah,
He kept
exactly.
stressing how when I was on the opioids and how he's not on it
Oh
anymore.
yeah.
And but he really does sound like just clear, like he's making
Logical.
a lot of
But I
sense.
thought
Like,
he was off of it when he was at TMZ. Because he said,
he
I
was.
was addicted. I
he
was.
said he was, but he probably was still, coming out
Getting
of
out of
it.
his system.
Weaning
Withdrawal
himself
on
off.
it.
Yeah.
But I guess Kim is like, I'm not moving to Chicago with him. Everybody was like, oh, she ain't a real black woman because a black woman will go with you wherever you want. Well, she's not black,
Right.
clearly. But she just was saying, like, I'm not going to uproot
my
these
kids,
kids
yeah.
and their routine for Kanye to say, all right, never mind, I don't want to live in Chicago no more.
Well,
Because he is very
I mean,
all over.
then you have Beyonce that has Blue's. Blue's been on tour with her since she was born.
This is true.
So you make it happen.
Yeah.
Like
This is
you like if you really
But
want it to
on tour
happen.
and
Because,
relocating where you live are two different things.
They're on tour now. That little girl's supposed to be in school.
Well, they definitely get at home
let Saint
Yeah.
say he want to move to Chicago.
I mean,
He
you
out.
got the team.
I'm telling you, they
Right,
out.
a team behind you that can support
that can make it
But
happen.
famous people do this all the time, where
This is
their
true.
spouse
Exactly.
goes one place and they
Different
stay.
coasts.
Because I seen that Chloe, I guess, is gonna be moving with Tristan. They're moving, and she was like, "I'm going with my family," like, because
That's her new
Chloe.
family.
Chloe is
She
definitely
gets
like
it.
wifey. Like she be
Yeah,
like
yeah,
down
yeah.
for her whatever nigga that she with.
I mean, I ain't gonna say.
I mean, I
allegedly.
get it.
I'm gonna say allegedly. She OJ daughter, right?
Allegedly, yeah.
You
I
gotta use
mean,
allegedly
yeah,
on that.
exactly. You don't want no claims. Yeah,
But
don't
I
sue
get
her.
Kim why she wants to do that, but don't make excuses like, oh, ruin my
Exactly.
family.
You don't want to stay there so you can make
Like
it.
you can, yeah, you can make it happen.
True.
Keep it up.
That's
You
true.
can make it happen.
Well, that's our hot topics for today.
Mhm.
That was real juicy. I like the music, the collabs. Y'all can probably sit in the room for hours.
I
And
told you
go
she
back
dope.
and
I ain't even
forth.
know her name till today. I told you she not dope.
Most people don't.
She be on the chill mode.
Yeah.
I get Joanna a nickname.
No.
My nickname actually for the internet is Joey Crack. Joey.
Joey Crack?
Do you know why
Oh.
Joey Crack?
Why? One for PD Crack or
Fat Joe.
Fat Joe? Oh, the
That was
old
like the
Joey Crack.
first.
You talking about like the Funkmaster Flex
Yes,
mixtapes?
that's like he's my secret. Like I love Fat Joe.
Yeah, that's when he was freestyling. He was
He's
on
still
another level.
performing Lean Back though.
I love
I
Fat
seen him
Joe.
like last
What?
week. Performing.
He's
Lean
a
Back.
treasure. Like people like he got
It's
hits.
true.
He
That's
do
true.
on the low, like whenever
got
he wants
hits.
to, he just link up with a couple people, Remy
He got
or
hits.
whatever. And
He's like DJ Khaled.
True.
Always coming up with hits. Like
He's still getting paid.
Joey Crack is definitely slept on.
That's
That's
funny.
what's up. This week,
Puns
and
everywhere.
I'm rooting for everybody black. I want
Okay.
to shout out 26-year-old Nigerian Silas. Please forgive me if I screw up his last name. Adekunle.
Yeah, it sound good.
Adekunle.
Adekunle.
That's close, right?
Yeah.
He's Nigerian, so that's probably right. And that was no
Racist.
shade. I'm just saying. But he is the highest paid robotics engineer in the world
That's dope.
at 26.
At
Wow.
26.
Mhm.
How old am I?
Exactly.
genius, I know.
Black
But-
Hedge Fund said he's the person to watch for this year.
Nice. That's dope. That's dope. And I guess he just signed for Apple.
Yep.
So-
Oh yeah, the high. Yeah.
He's just signed a
That's
deal with Apple.
huge.
He founded his own Reach Robotics program in 2013, so he's been
On it.
doing this for like a minute.
Oh,
So
yeah.
See, the African culture, they don't
Robotics
play.
engineer.
When it comes to like education
Yeah.
and like you about to
It's
be
everything.
something.
They
For
breathe
real.
wealth into their
exactly
children.
from birth.
Mm-hmm.
From
That's
birth.
how you gotta do it.
That
is
That's
how they
you
gotta
gotta
do it.
breed them. That's it.
Absolutely.
Well, that makes me feel better because I'm like,
Right. We
I
can't.
was
We can't
bred
compare.
it's a whole
ourselves.
different culture.
It's
like
a whole different
Yeah.
culture, so we
Well,
can't compare it. So,
I don't
but
know
shout
what
out
my
to him.
West Indians people are doing. How are they breeding us?
uh,
Trout, all you're rooting for everybody black. All are embarrassing us.
I
It
know.
make you
The
think.
little girl got her master's.
It make you self-reflect. Like,
Well, that's
yeah.
right. Let's look at it in a different way. It's motivation to do that.
No,
right,
I'm
to keep
I'm
going.
championing
Yeah,
all
I
my
love
black
them.
people,
I'm like,
but
y'all go around
it's like
like
the
that.
tag, father.
That's funny. So this is the You Tried It of the week, and I don't
Okay.
have one.
I don't know, buddy.
It's been really good.
I'm trying to think
I
of
don't know if it's because
somebody
I
tried
just got off a vacation, so when somebody might have tried it, I really wasn't ticked to be like,
Yeah.
like,
Still was
I know. I tried it the other day.
oh, you yourself?
I tried it.
Okay,
I
so
definitely
Travis,
tried it.
do you
I
try it?
bumped my toe on the end of that bed. I was like, You placed yourself
Yo,
right
that's
there.
the words make you
That
wanna,
was ooh.
That's
make you wanna fight.
Different.
So George got the you tried it. Make sure you be careful
That's
when you
stupid.
wake up.
I was trying to think of somebody trying me on the job because you know they always do.
But
And
At this point, it's just so
they probably
regular.
did, but I can't even
I
remember.
haven't heard you complain in a while.
I'm playing every day, girl.
Probably not reading them.
I be complaining to my coworker. That's it.
That's
The
good.
new one?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, then that's good. So yeah, that's the you tried it.
Yeah, so that's good.
That's
Doing
good.
good.
Yeah. So now it's the Axe Trail.
So
We got a lot.
I got a lot of like people. Shout out to y'all. 'Cause people
Shout out,
sending
yeah.
in
Shout out to the people that's sending it.
their stories. You know, we were talking about sex this week, trying to get you guys
Uh-oh.
thoughts and opinions about the best time, worst time, etc., etc. So I got a testimony I'm gonna read. And she's anonymous because she said it's embarrassing as fuck. But she said she has a funny story that happened during sex. Her ex was going down on her, and he lifted his head up and said something funny. Mind you, his head was still between my legs. When he said something that made me laugh, I laughed hard and farted right in his face.
Oh, that's
I was
not
so
that
embarrassed.
bad.
I mean, it's
It
her ex.
depends
They in a
on-
relationship.
Right, I think it depends on the status of
It depends on
that
if
situation.
that
As long
was,
as
you met
she
her
didn't
that
pee.
night. You like,
Exactly.
Because I'm thinking she was going to laugh so hard that she peed.
But why did he talk? Why is he saying something funny?
But why
in the middle of?
Why not?
she
No,
peed, it might
because
have
that's
boosted his ego.
that's true.
Because he probably thought she was
Oh,
great.
damn.
Mm-hmm. She already down there, you know what I mean?
Wow.
That's funny. What's
I'm
the
gonna
next
share
one?
one more. I'm gonna share
Okay.
one more. This person says there was a guy that she swore she was in love with, and when they finally went on their first date, she was so excited. The date went well, and when they went to his place, he was perfect in her mind. But when they had sex, it only lasted 4 minutes. And she said out loud by accident, "Is that it?"
Oh.
So from that moment on, they didn't talk anymore because he was hella embarrassed. And she said she ran into him recently, and he just side-eyed her like crazy.
He was mad.
Oh, wow.
Damn, that's
Cute
embarrassing for
jerk
him.
got me in my feelings.
But I mean, you have to be vocal.
I feel like if I'm saying that's it, you supposed to be like, oh, that's it? Okay.
Like, let me.
Right. Like,
Nah, but it might have broke the spirit after
It
that. I'll
probably
tell you, I
did.
think a dude, you gotta really be the
Yeah,
type that don't
that's
really
soft.
care. Because if you're a guy, you gonna be like,
Damn, I thought I gave my all. But how did you think that in 4 minutes? There's no way that you probably said, you know what? I
guys
fucked
don't
up.
have the same thing of time. Though. I mean, I don't have that problem, but
Throw
We're
that
gonna
out
get
there.
into that,
Let
right?
them know.
yeah.
So have you had any embarrassing moments?
Oh my God, a lot.
Oh.
A lot. And there's no, you know, see, guys ain't honest about stuff. I
Yeah.
can't tell y'all too in depth because
Right.
somebody
Right.
might be like,
Oh, he
Right,
talking about
right.
me.
I know exactly what he talking about.
Right.
But I had some embarrassing moments, like just mainly just situations where something happened
Mhm.
and then I'm about to do it first time
Uh-huh.
and then my dick just didn't get hard. And I'm like,
Damn. It be
oh,
like
wait a
that.
minute.
Is that
Nah,
bad
but
for
listen,
her?
But it wasn't all bad. I remember a couple of them. I told you I had situations.
A couple
A couple of
of them.
them where we kind of fixed it.
Okay.
So like I just waited a little bit. You gotta
Right.
get your mind right,
Absolutely.
and then you go to work.
Okay.
Like you got, because now you gotta make up for lost
Right,
time.
exactly.
Right.
So, like, you gotta come out. It's like a champion fight. You can't go in there like,
right.
oh,
The first
if
round,
you get
second round
knocked
was
down,
ahead.
you're like, oh shit, it's over, or you gotta be like, wait,
You got time to redeem
Come
yourself.
hold on, he been watching.
Yeah.
Oh.
So,
So,
if it doesn't happen, is that because of her? Like, you're not really attracted to her?
Nah. It don't always. For me, one time it was, I just got kind of bad news. It ain't
Oh, okay.
full bad news,
Okay.
but got bad news, and I'm like, all right. So she
That's
like,
on
yo,
your mind.
she like, yo, we about to get it popping. And in my mind, I'm like, oh yeah, I want to, but I
Right,
don't
right,
I
want to.
wasn't present in the moment.
Right. So then she's still like, nah. I already
You
know.
about to
We
get it
getting it
together.
popping. I seen something. I want to know what I seen is true. So then.
So she a real one. She don't
Right.
have time.
So she wasn't playing no games.
Right.
She was like, look,
I know that's
well,
right.
she was different. She dope though. She's still dope. But
Oh, nice.
I was like, oh man. But I felt bad because you like now you gotta redeem yourself.
Right.
Because the girl is gonna assume
She
like,
has
oh,
you
it's
to
something
hide
that's
it.
Always. But you do that for girls. You put girls on a pedestal. Like if I like you, it's a crush. I don't care what it is. I'm be like, damn.
Yeah.
I'm be nervous
Right.
the first time, no matter what. But once he like, it's go time.
Yeah.
It's go time.
It's go time. That's
Speaking of
good.
real one, George showed up to the studio with a gift.
Give
for
him
the
a hand
team.
clap. We
Oh,
respect
yeah.
it. In a cute little
I rock
box.
with y'all, yeah,
Yeah.
Right, the bag is nice. It got a bow. tissue paper.
And you know, guys usually don't even go buy tissue paper. They usually just put it in a bag.
Right.
And
Got
Got
you.
the bag.
I'm classy in the
Okay.
hood.
Okay.
My grandmother raised me
Some
right.
of, show the camera, where the camera at.
Nice. A
Some
big
of
old
Kulada.
bottle of Ciroc.
We appreciate
Shout out to
that.
my grandmother, Ellen, who raised me right.
Yeah.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
Eleanor, you a real
Granny.
one. Just don't listen to this episode.
Rest in peace.
Yes. Oh, love her. So Trail, you got an embarrassing moment?
I do actually.
I
I do. One time I was getting it popping in the car with this guy. I was outside of my house.
Oh
And I
yeah,
just
I
happened
remember.
to like look in like the side view mirror and I see my mother like walking up to the side of the car.
That's
And
bad.
she was like, "Get in here!"
Oh,
How old were
man.
you?
I was old enough,
Oh.
but I think it was the fact of me getting it popping outside of the car. So she gave me this whole lecture.
Well,
I need to be getting something out
same
of it.
here. Same here.
Spontaneous.
Yeah, me and my ex went to Chips for breakfast one day, and we were like, "Oh, let's get it poppin'." So we went across the street to the parking lot, like right before Christmas tree shop,
Mm-hmm.
and the cops rolled up. Whoop, whoop. And I was embarrassed, and I'm sitting there with my hands on my face, and my ex was like, "Can you let her get dressed first, though? Can you let her get dressed first?" And the cop was like, "Do you want to be here?" I'm like, yeah." He was like, "Do you know this man?" I'm like, "Yeah, his name is da-da-da-da-da. Like, his social security number is da-da-da-da," because at that time I knew it. So they was like, "Oh, okay." Like, thank God we didn't, because you could get charged.
Yeah.
I was
That
like,
happened to me too, but I didn't have the problem with all the questions. They just were shining them bright eyes, like all in the car, and I'm just like, they
We
still
still
like,
ended up.
y'all can't be out here. That's
Yeah.
what they were
So
saying.
y'all
We
was
still
fully
drove
naked
off.
in the car?
I was
I
damn
don't
near
recall,
close.
but I don't recall, Joanne.
Damn near close. We ended up driving to another parking lot and getting
And just
popping
finish
in.
Oh, you gotta
But-
finish off.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because now it's done double.
It's
now you're like,
done.
yo, we gotta
That's
find
it.
somewhere. Now it's gotta find a dark spot.
Then I
Be a
knew
bigger
somebody
crowd.
that was working for the Orange Police Department, so I'm like, damn, what if it's the person that I know? It was
Right.
just,
I was thinking that same thing about New Haven because you remember, I don't say their names, but you remember some guy, you know,
yeah.
was an officer at the time.
Oh,
I used to
yeah.
always have that in my mind, like, this would be just my luck.
Mhm.
That's embarrassing.
But whatever.
I think I was more embarrassed
It's
with.
life.
I'm trying to think if I was more embarrassed with the cops or with my mom.
I would say my mom.
Yeah.
I don't
'Cause the
remember.
cops don't know
Cops
you.
don't
They
care.
don't.
Yeah, unless you know the cop.
Right.
Right.
It was
Like,
equally
oh,
embarrassing for me.
Uncle
'cause I
Mike,
didn't
told
stop
you about
doing
it.
it.
Uncle Mike.
Uncle Mike.
And he'll
They
tell
were
everybody.
equally embarrassing, but I still
That's
continue to have.
bad. I
car
remember the
sex
mom
after
one.
that.
You text me so quick, like, yo. That's funny. So, we are going to get started with our ABCDickEFG. The ABCs of sex. Shout out to one of our loyal listeners for suggesting this topic. And we were like, oh, we're going to run with this.
Yeah.
So we have A through Z, different topics for each letter. So we're going to start with A. The first is abstinence.
Yeah.
How do you feel about abstinence? Or would you consider, have you been abstinent, George?
I go abstinent all the time.
Really?
Like when I'm trying to get to the bag, I just won't fuck nobody for a minute. I just
So
get it back.
voluntarily.
Yeah, I just like, all right, look, it's no chicks. They get upset sometimes. Don't get me wrong, girls do get upset, but
Absolutely.
when you try to get to the bag or you broke,
Right.
you can't be out here broke. I'm a grown man, so
Smashing
at
pussy.
times when you go through things, you gotta be like, look, I can't do this right now. Some
Right.
people can't say, yo, look, I can't afford to do that right now.
Literally.
So you have to say that and then be like, all right, no sex. But it strengthens you because you get your mind right. You start to know you.
And then that next person that.
Oh no,
after
the work's
abstinence
coming.
is
The
over,
work's coming. Yeah, after that, that work's coming. When I come back out, you go in, it's just
They can be like, oh, where were you?
go in hibernation
So-
for a sec.
So what's the longest time you've abstained from sex?
For me, it was like after an ex. I'm like, I ain't fucking with nobody. Da da da. It was like 2 years, I think. Yeah.
The
was
longest
long.
been for me
That
was
was
like
2
11 months. It was like 11 months. And it was the same thing like after like a relationship. and
I'm
all
like,
that.
I'm done with this. This is when I'm done with this. I want better. Like, I'm tired of the friends with benefits.
Right. Every other month, I'm like, you know what? I don't want to cleanse.
Girls, I get it.
Right.
Yeah,
I want to
I get it.
cleanse. I'm chilling, and then it don't last long.
That's funny.
But then you get that wild call from the devil, like,
And
Exactly.
What-
It's
what
the
you doing?
devil.
He always shows his
that
head.
WYD, like,
Literally.
yo, we got this, or the HEYYY. Then it's like, oh, that's how you playing?
Oh, it's
I told
always
you
the
no,
devil.
but-
Oh, you're right. He's crazy.
Yeah.
The
Alright.
longest probably 6 months, maybe 6, 7 months. But
That's
it's
good.
for a guy, that's a lot
That
if you
is,
deal
yeah.
with women like that. You know what I mean? So.
But for good reason, you say because you got to get to the bag. So.
The money.
Bag.
I know that's
Good
right.
reason. It ain't because you can't. It's because
Yeah.
I don't
you're
want
trying
to.
to chill right now.
I mean, if I had to, for another reason, then I would, like, if I was getting, I wanted to get married or something like that, she'd like, yo, look, that's how we giving it up. You ain't giving up, no. I'm like,
So if it was
let's
somebody you
go.
wanted to marry, you with it? That's
Oh,
what's up.
wow.
That's what's up.
Oh, I don't know if you could curse.
Oh yeah, please.
Oh,
Oh, please.
Yeah,
Trust
with the
me.
shits, no lie. Like, I'll be like, all right, then that's how we
Oh,
gotta
that's
give it up.
awesome.
But that's good for y'all, because it's,
Mental.
if you can't, that'd be tough. I mean, most people probably be like, nah, and most women not gonna ask for that anyway.
Right.
But if she needed to,
Right. And if you
prepare
loved her, then
yourself.
why not?
If you're preparing for marriage, you don't know, you might go 2 years in marriage, because you know
Right.
she might be sick, she
Yeah.
might not be able to
Right.
actually
Anything
have
happen.
sex, and you gotta
That's
get
true.
Yeah. That's very
That's
true.
a
Think
good,
about
that's
that
a
part.
good way of
Good.
thinking about it.
Yeah.
from a
Yeah,
female
because like
perspective.
while you're,
There will be times where that might have to
There
happen.
could be
So
times you
that's-
could be 16 and can't do it. So,
Right.
you
And
know,
it can't
Or
be
even
like,
when
well, I'm
a-
gonna get it from somewhere else.
yeah,
Like,
even when a woman has a baby, you're supposed to wait the 6
6
weeks.
weeks.
Right,
and
yeah.
all that.
Even when you get older, it's more like a friendship than actually
Yeah.
having
Let's just
start to love each other
Right.
for real.
Right,
Right.
exactly.
best
yeah.
friend
That's
type of.
I'm
That's
still.
Good.
Plus, then the anticipation of waiting to the wedding night is, you got something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you gotta get disgusted
Nah.
after that. You
Oh,
can't
no, not even
you can't even
after.
play with that as soon as it's over.
The
I
limo
know.
ride to the reception.
Exactly.
Dip out, yeah.
Show up
might
late
get
to the
poppy.
reception. I'm
That's a
with
damn
it.
fact.
And they're like, yo, you dress a little crooked.
Like chill,
A little bit. I'm
chill.
like,
Take the dress off and
The whole
come
time
in
vibe.
Makeup,
Yeah, I'm like-
yeah, lipstick all crazy.
Yeah.
That's funny. So then we have aftermath, cuddle or leave. What do you feel about that? It does depend
So
on
after
who you're
after
with.
you finish it does depend on the female, or it's all the time.
Like you're not cuddling with
It depends,
everybody.
both, because sometimes she might cuddle and leave. She might have to leave. Like some girls
Right.
gotta go to work.
Mhm.
Sometimes, you know what I mean, depending on the schedule. But other than that,
But you're
So
not,
you wouldn't be. Oh, go ahead.
so you're not the type of guy that'd be like, well,
Oh,
you
so
gotta
what
go.
you doing
Oh, well,
after?
yeah,
Uber
yeah.
outside?
I would do that because I have roommates. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
okay.
I have roommates, but
okay.
I like it like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't ever be home. Like, if y'all see, I'm out and about all the time. So, a lot of times people are like, well, you need to buy a house. Yeah, I just be paying taxes, really.
Yeah.
My grandmother have a whole house. I could take it out of probate and it'll be mine. But I would never be home, so
Right.
there's no difference. But other than that, I'm going into real estate. But
That's really good.
So we're gonna go with. So we have another one for A. So we have like 2 or 3 for each letter. So we have anal.
Yes or no?
Not for you, but
Definitely
you,
not for me.
Right.
Obviously not.
Definitely not for me.
You give it.
I've done it before.
Right.
Before. Because the girl, like, we was talking, girlfriend, and she liked it, so,
That was her idea.
yeah.
So
But it's not my preference. I'm not
But
gonna
how
be
does
like,
it
yo,
feel?
I'll stick
Like
my
this,
thumb
is
in
it
your
like
butt.
right?
But
You know about
Thumb
the
in
thumb
the
and
butt.
butt.
Yeah.
oh, so it would be you going in there. Would it be eating or would it be with your?
oh, when I did anal with her.
Yeah.
You eating the groceries too?
No, I ain't telling.
Oh, that's
what
not
I
the
eat,
same
but
thing?
I say, but I will say, but I will say that I penetrated her.
Okay,
anally, yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
Joy says that's not the same thing. No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's 2 different things.
You said you eat butt.
You
You eat butt,
eat
nigga.
butt?
Tell me, do you eat butt?
I thought
I'm
that
looking
was
at your
all
lips.
in
It
the
look
same
like you eat
lines
butt.
It makes sense that it could kind of all be under the same topic.
Umbrella.
Same area.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Same area.
But no, when we're talking about anal sex, we're talking about penetration.
So B, we have bondage.
Are
Are you a
think
fan?
I will mostly pass. It depends.
Really?
Like, it depends. I'm only with it to an extent.
So I want to be handcuffed and blindfolded, but it has to be with somebody that I completely trust,
Absolutely.
like fully. And I haven't really gotten to that.
I feel like no
Space.
matter how
One-
much I trust you, I would probably be open to it, but I'm not gonna be like, yeah, let's go.
But see, it has to be somebody I trust and somebody that wants to do it. Some dudes was like, "Oh nah, that's crazy." Like,
Christian
just a
Grey
random-
made it look very interesting.
He definitely did.
Oh, they
He
did.
did.
The
Yeah.
movies, the
The
movies
movie
that have
made it
you
real
into
look
it.
real.
I
why
mean,
not
but
try it?
the way my melanin is set up, I can't do it as a black man.
Nah,
I'm good
you
on
can't,
the-
like,
I'm
beat
good
it-
on the
beat it.
handcuffs all the way.
Yeah.
I've
But
been
even-
with handcuffs on
I've
mine.
heard
I'm Gucci on the handcuffs.
That's
I've heard
silly.
that before.
So maybe one or the other.
I mean, maybe some rope
Definitely
to one
not.
hand.
Okay. Well, no, they have the handcuffs where it's like
Nah,
Velcro.
yeah.
No
It's
handcuffs,
not.
like a
period.
cuff.
It's not
It's
a
like
real
cuff.
handcuff.
I
Like
don't
you
wanna-
can legit take it
I
off
don't
yourself.
even really like zip ties.
Those are bad because you really can't get out of
It
those.
is, yeah, no cuffs at all.
Okay.
I totally understand.
I get it.
Interesting.
Yeah, I
Okay.
just want to be able to like freely move. Like, don't hold me.
I think
I
it's
don't know.
kinda
It's,
like.
and I don't know.
She's like, I don't know, I just can't. So then we have babies, baby mamas, and baby daddies. So how do you feel about dealing with someone who has children?
Almost every girl I ever dealt with had children.
Right. Have you
One
ever
of
been
them-
approached by somebody's baby father before for messing with them?
Nah, see, the difference with me and like, especially if it's girls from New Haven or something like that I deal with,
Mm-hmm.
I don't have the baby father problem because
Nobody know y'all dealing.
not even if they do, I don't have a problem in New Haven.
Right.
Oh,
Because
okay.
everybody
Like
cool
that.
with you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it like that. And
Okay.
I don't have no problems in New Haven.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? So everything outside of that, most of the guys I know everybody. So if it really was like that and I'm really feeling her,
Mhm.
Right.
I've done it before. I'll do it again. I'll go to him.
Push him
and
first.
listen,
Oh,
I'm
that's
dealing with
nice.
shorty, blah, 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 blah.
That's
That
respectful
actually
thing to
got
do.
me a stepdaughter. I got a stepdaughter from a
Aw.
7-year relationship,
Mm-hmm.
and she'll always be mine. Destiny,
Yes.
I love Destiny.
Yeah.
Like,
See,
That's
that's
how guys gotta be willing
commendable.
to, right? You
Yeah.
gotta be willing to do that. If you're really trying to just be respectful. You just see so many issues.
Right, that's true. That's
I'm not saying
definitely
you
true.
can't, like everybody have limits, but just communicate.
That's it.
Communication,
And then
everything.
it just be good. Okay, so we have C, consent. What is your definition of consent? Because you know it's a lot of people and the different things like, oh, well, we had sex. I didn't know we were having sex, and the rape charges and all that crazy stuff. What is your definition of consent? The text that be like, yo,
Alright,
Yeah.
so, well, I don't know about text and stuff like that, but you can't say, like, certain things during sex. That's what you mean? Like,
no, just even
stop, don't. If you say
Yeah,
clean
okay.
that, it's over for you.
Right.
okay,
I step back. There's
Right,
not,
right.
We're not even gonna have that problem. Other
Right.
things, if you know me, you know I tape everything. So you're not gonna sit up here and be like, you're not gonna be like, yo,
Right.
this is, because I'm gonna go to the judge like, look,
Right.
I'm not a dude that shows this to
Right,
the
right.
world. That's
Right.
not what I do.
right,
This is for me and whatever
That's
I want to
nice.
look at. Yeah, I remember her. She was an eye. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Right.
But you're not gonna
There's
come
no
at me
problem.
with- I'm gonna be like, look,
you saving yourself.
Right.
That's smart.
how on earth
Right.
did I rape her and she sucked my dick?
Right.
Right.
Oh, seriously. Right.
Yeah.
And then, like, push her down there.
Yeah, right.
She only got down there.
There's
Yeah.
no gun,
that's
but,
true.
you know what I mean? But
There's no gun.
Yeah.
Technically.
it's a battle down there.
That's why I
See,
you know it. You play it.
See,
You
back on
play
the
it.
table. See, there go back. See, she going into the. Let me take a drink now because I know it's
Right,
coming.
please. So then we have contraceptives,
Mm.
condoms.
I believe them all. What is it? For abortion.
Yeah.
So that's pro-abortion.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, because, like you said, with the rape thing,
Mhm.
I always felt like, yo, what if my daughter wanted to get raped? Not that you ever want her to have this, but you know,
Yeah.
it's
Right,
out of the way,
right.
like from a man that raped
Right.
you.
Right.
Like that really got to be
I
That's
said
true.
the
a
same
different
thing.
world for it.
Right.
Don't get me wrong. I know some people just be like, yo, just adopt,
Mhm.
but there's a
That
girl
comes with a lot of.
that
Hate.
changed
Right,
my
right,
life. And
some-
she had the child, I'd be a different person.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I don't know what my world would be like. I'm not saying it's gonna be this or this,
Right.
but I love her because she passed away. She had cancer. She passed away, and her name was Darnella Grant.
Mhm.
Over the death. She what she did was she was like, yo, look, you too young for this right now, like, and you're dope. Like you're gonna be like dope. Like she really
Wow.
believed in me all the way across the
That's
board.
beautiful.
So I was like, all right, well, went, did it, and it was. And then it changed everything, but
Right.
our bond never changed. Most of the time, people bond is like,
Right.
Yeah.
for me, she did it for a different reason. So we got
Right.
closer, we got tighter.
Right.
you know.
That's.
Yeah,
that's
that's, I'm
absolutely.
with it. I'm pro-choice because you know, as Christians, most people are like,
Yes, it
you're
is.
just
pro-choice.
totally against abortion. But I'm pro-choice. I feel like, just for me personally, if I were ever in a situation where I had to make that decision, I want to know that I can make that
Right.
decision.
Right.
Even if I don't, I want to at least have the option. I don't feel like I got this one choice. And then I feel like when you're forcing people to have kids that they don't want, it's just setting you up for like so many other things.
I want
that come
kids.
down.
I just gotta. I told you, the bag is first for me.
Absolutely.
Like, I
You
don't-
want to set it
I
up
don't
so that
rush
you
the
can
clock.
have those kids
not how
and
it
make
works.
sure that they are.
And I'm older. I'm an older man, so yeah, I think even though I'm lit and I be out, people be like, "Bro, you have kids." Even my aunts and them, they ask, they be like,
Oh,
"You have kids, G?" I'm like, "Yeah, don't worry, I got you." But there is kind of time clock for guys too, because I never looked at the other time clock. Your relatives are gonna pass away,
That's true.
Yeah.
and they're never
And
gonna get to see
grandma.
kids.
Yeah.
Like my
Yeah.
father never got a chance to see a grandson from me.
Right.
He got him from my
Right.
other
Right,
brothers
right,
and
right.
stuff.
Right.
He didn't get it from me,
Right.
and I'm his firstborn. So for him, that was like, yo. So I'm gonna try to give it up as quick as I can. So maybe
Try
one
to
day I
give
could
it
be a
up.
granddad.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Get
We'll
the
do
big-
it
get
when
the
it's
baby
time,
again.
when it's best for you.
Yeah,
Right,
but you gotta do it
absolutely.
on your time. I don't
Right.
tell nobody to work, because I see the posts and the memes. But you gotta remember, Instagram and stuff is powerful. So
Yeah.
it changes people's mind. You can see one post and be like, I want that.
Yeah.
But you
That's
don't
true.
know what
Right.
it took to
You-
get that.
Exactly.
That her marriage
Exactly.
might not be what it looked like
Right.
on Instagram. This
Exactly.
might
Right.
be
True.
what
That's
it
a
looks
good
like
word.
up there. Like,
Somebody has said they always post their successes but never their failures.
Right.
Leading
Right,
up to
right.
And you don't post right.
Yeah, I post it all. I'd be like, oh, messed up again. They go 3,500.
Right,
Like,
right.
it is what it is.
That's it.
Like,
That's funny. So we have D, dick size. So, so for us, does dick size
really
matter? I feel like if you're really feeling a person, you can make any kind of situation do what it do. Some people, it's just like, look, this ain't working. But I think the girth and the length it got to be, one and the same. Because you could be short and the girth be there, or you could be long and the
So,
girth not there.
Do
So
you prefer length or girth?
both, but girth.
You have to pick.
Girth.
I agree with that. I feel
Ain't no
like
point in having a Nathan's hot dog. It's just
That's stupid.
mad thin.
here we go.
Just
He said here.
put me
Well,
at
if
you.
you're like really, really tight, then what? Wouldn't that
I don't
work?
think that's
Even,
really different.
yeah, no.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I feel like
Pencil
Just
dick.
adds, pencil dick.
I just feel like it's like
Oh, I
just
think I like
stabbing you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think it absolutely matters. Clearly, you don't want anything that's small and you can't feel it.
Right.
But
Right.
you can work. You can make things.
Nah, nobody's dick is that thing. But I have heard some wild stories. Like,
Right.
Girls like, yo, this and this. They be like, yo, it's crazy.
I heard tall, skinny niggas got the biggest dicks.
I've heard
Allegedly.
That. I've heard that also.
I heard big, big like buff, short,
Small.
fat guys.
Small.
That has the biggest,
Oh, have big, yeah.
or they're the
Okay.
smallest.
No, I heard have big.
Nah.
I think
tall,
those
skinny.
theories are probably true to an extent.
I guess it's based on your
Which
own.
one?
It's your
Both
own.
of them, tall, skinny niggas got the biggest dick.
Is that true?
And
I don't know. Y'all tell
bad,
me.
big, and
Oh.
small. I feel like it's.
Y'all tell me.
I feel like it's true.
'Cause I don't know that. You know what I mean? I don't go
What have
investigate.
what have women said to you about you?
I don't have any complaints. I would just
Okay.
say, what,
And that's a good thing.
what do y'all know from?
I know that
It's y'all podcast.
tall, skinny nigga theory is very true.
Yeah.
I'm talking about applying to me.
Oh yeah, I've heard great things too.
Oh,
I
okay.
have.
About George?
Yeah.
Well, I was looking at some of them.
we was there like, oh, okay, that's cool. That's what you pulling.
Well,
But yeah, I've heard-
I didn't
I
get
heard-
a chance to see what they saw, so I.
We'll show you after the show.
I
He said, I got
can't
you.
speak on it.
Okay, so we're going to go to E.
Let's move on.
So E, we have energy, matching the other person's energy, whether it be in general or sexually.
How important is that for you?
The vibe is everything. There is nothing without the vibe. Some girls I don't care how attractive you are. If it's not there, it's not there.
Exactly.
If you don't got, I'm not even gonna push it. I might see, I'll be like, yo, you're a cutie. Da-da-da, start talking. Like, yep. The
Yep.
other one bites the dust. I'm out of here. Like, 'cause I need you to have a whole brain. Like,
Yeah.
I need you to, like,
Just
because
around.
if you are gonna stay for the
long
cuddle,
haul,
and,
right.
I mean, let's say you are cuddling and stuff. I want to be able to talk
Talk.
and have an intellectual conversation.
And not just be looking at each other.
Right.
Like, oh, yeah, you
awkward
cute.
silence.
You cute, but I'm about to play
Energy is-
PlayStation.
Energy is definitely true. Like, it's just the vibe. Like you said, it's the vibe. Like,
That's been my thing. Like, I've
Boom.
been going off of the vibes heavy lately.
Hell,
Just
everything.
not even just sexually, just in all areas. Like the vibe gotta be there. We gotta be able to
and be fun. Laugh
click
at each other.
on some kind of level.
Right, definitely. I agree. Like, and you be standing, like, or somebody that you used to deal with, and the vibe is good. You might be in the same room, like, look at that nigga over there. Like,
That's how y'all be looking from afar.
absolutely.
What do y'all see when we walk in the clubs and stuff like that? What
I
do y'all
used
think?
to be like, there go the dick.
She definitely used to be like, let me text now in the beginning of the party. Like, I see you over there with the eyes. So that is set up before
That's
you leave.
crazy.
Yeah.
Usually they give like eye contact with the girl,
You
like,
just already know.
Like, oh.
like there you go.
And
How
if he
y'all-
come and give you a
That
hug
low-
and he's
that
smelling
low-key
good,
tap.
like,
But how good is y'all walk past?
oh,
Like we
strong.
never did nothing game?
Oh,
Real
I
strong.
do this on a regular basis.
Just
Yeah.
walk past?
Oh,
Niggas looking
hella
crazy
strong.
like, damn, she look mad good today.
Like, she really goes sit there and act like she
Yeah.
don't.
And
she
then they
acting like
text
she
you and be
don't-
like, I see
You're not
you looking
speaking.
I see you
good.
looking good over there.
I see you looking
Oh,
good.
yeah, it's
too,
real
baby.
strong. It's real strong.
Yeah, I'm on the wall with it though. I'm not much of a DM person as much. I might say something on your story, it ends up in your DM.
Right.
Okay.
But I mean, like,
Yeah.
as far as me talking, nah, I'm gonna write it right on your wall. I'll be like,
Let
Oh.
people see.
you look alright. Like, I'm gonna lead a heart eyes.
I feel
Niggas
like
be
there's
like,
nothing wrong
he's
with
not
that.
the one that's hitting it. You a lie.
Yeah. That's a damn that. You
I'm
would see
hitting it. I don't
Georgie,
know
somebody
what you
comment,
heard.
it's like, up, he tapping that ass.
I don't know what you heard,
Yeah.
but there's not too many friend zones for me. There's some friends, but there's not too many friend zones for me.
I know that's right.
Those I kind of chose. I
Right.
ain't gonna lie. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
But you got some that you really got to look at the friendship and be like, damn, you crossed that line. You might never come back.
Right,
You
right,
dope.
right.
When they dope like that, you got to leave them there sometimes, and you just can't have it.
It's like, I'm not going to risk our friendship.
Right. It's like that.
Right. So that leads to F. We have friends with benefits. Are
I
you
thought that was
pro?
gonna be fellatio.
Oh,
Just
well,
skip
we
right
have
over
we
it.
have four.
Yeah.
Look, oh yeah, we have foreplay and fetishes as well. In there too. So,
fetishes.
Do you have a fetish? We'll just
I
skip to that.
like toes. I like lips.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I really like lips. I look at like the features of women. Like that's what gets me. You know what I mean? I be looking at you because what I notice is, regardless of the body, if I'm attracted to you,
Yeah.
don't worry, I don't got that problem. Now we good to go. You see what I'm saying? I start looking at you, start talking to you. Like I said, the vibe is there. Oh, I'm gonna put in a lot of work. Now
Yeah.
you're gonna be happy. Now you're
Absolutely.
like, okay, now I'm on number 3. I'm
You
fucking
sucking
with
toes while you hitting it?
it. I'm doing all that. I'm a different
That's
nigga.
good.
I ain't gonna lie to
That's
you. I'm
good.
different.
Shout out to you.
Yeah, no, I have someone who he loves toes, so like he'll be like, send me a picture of you. No, heels. He loves toes and
In the shoe.
and heels. Yeah. So he'd be like, send me some pics. So I used to send the heel of the day.
Look,
Yeah, it was cute, but
Yeah.
that's what's up.
I'm all for it.
Even
Suck my toes.
even the nail polish colors, he'd be like, yo, that.
No,
Yes.
the nail polish
That
thing
color
is
is
like
real.
very important. I take that very serious.
It's
Yeah.
true.
But you can't have that. You can't have those type of fetishes and not finance them. For the females. Like, so like you gotta be like, yo,
Absolutely.
here's something to get your
Here,
toes
You know
done.
what?
You know what I mean? You gotta finance that.
Right.
You can't be
Educate,
like,
right.
but then
F
when they
is for
looking
finance.
crazy, now you like, oh, you wanna suck your toes.
It's your fault,
She
bruh.
ain't got
Right.
the white toenail polish.
The
I like
white
how I'm
toenail
feeling right
polish.
now.
It's definitely
I had
a
a
thing.
step offer for you after that. Because that's important. And that goes with anything. Oh, I like it here this way.
You
Okay, so
gotta
make sure
throw
you
something in sometimes.
Yeah.
Not all. I'm not saying all the time.
All the time.
I
Once
mean,
in a
once
while,
she becomes
yeah.
yours,
Right.
now that's different. You take care of her, but
Right.
but
If it's just a friend's-
because you gotta remember, women have a lot of men. Not all women, but women have a lot. Listen, if I'm here for food,
Giggle, giggle.
I don't have no problem with women using me.
Right.
As long as they let me use them in the same
Right.
aspect. You know what I mean? I'd be like,
Give
okay,
and
Give
take.
and
listen,
take.
listen. Oh,
Give
you
and
wash
take.
the dishes. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm gonna cook them.
Right.
I got you. You know what I mean?
Right.
So we're gonna trade off.
Right,
regardless.
absolutely.
Like, I need those type of
That
bonds.
sounds good.
I agree.
And then, so we have foreplay. Do you
Is
feel
it
like it's
very
necessary every time?
Nah, it's not necessary every time.
Sometimes you just
need
wanna
some dick.
get right
to
I
it,
gotta
yeah.
give to
Get
you.
right into it.
That's what you want. Yeah, and the spontaneous, you might not have time for that. Like,
This is true.
get straight to it. You out.
This is true. All right, so we have G, girlfriend. Why y'all don't wife them? So,
That's deep.
example of that.
That's not. You might have to hold that right.
Right.
And take that because me and Donnell was just talking about bringing y'all into sex talk.
Oh,
Let
yeah,
y'all host
see.
the sex talk. 'cause
You
y'all
already,
already
I
got-
love those, by the
You know what I
way.
mean? So like,
I know,
y'all
we
was
had a
the,
really good
y'all
time
was
with
the
the last
first
one.
there. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? We like, yo, we gotta put them on the
We love
panel,
those.
let them run.
Yeah.
Because you already know what y'all gonna do.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Alright,
what
so we
gotta
can come back
do
to- we
is-
can come back to
you know what I
that.
mean?
Yeah. So basically,
Hold
it came up because Little Bow Wow posting was like, I don't want a relationship. I want someone that I can have sex with go on vacations with.
Nigga, that's a relationship.
And
Exactly.
listen, so somebody commented and it was like, oh, I don't like salad, but I want lettuce with shredded
Tomato.
carrot, diced in vinaigrette. I like a vegetable medley. I don't like a salad.
Right.
It's like, nigga, that's the
Same
same
thing.
thing. Yeah, okay. So we going to save that.
It don't matter how you say it, you know what I mean?
Right,
Like,
it's still the same.
Spliff, it's gonna be the same. It don't matter.
It's just like people be so focused on, I don't want a title, but
Right.
just, it is what it is.
Absolutely.
Call it what it
Now
is.
sometimes you just have a bond. Me, I make it really, really, really clear.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes too clear.
To the point where they get
What's too
offended.
To where they get upset. They be like, because I'll be like, yo, listen, this is what it is. This is what it's gonna be.
I respect that.
It's not gonna go past that. I be dead serious.
No
though.
room for confusion.
Right.
Right,
So
you have to do that.
I give reminders though. Sometimes I give
Reminders
And
are important.
I just was gonna
I'm not
say
your
that.
boyfriend. I'm not your nigga.
Because my thing is, all right, say it's like, all right, this is what it is from the beginning, but as you guys are dealing, you might have feelings and say, okay, look, I thought it was this, and now I'm feeling
Right.
growth.
Yeah.
But you would let them know if that was the case.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta catch it before they do. You know what I mean? Because if it get real good and somebody's around a lot, you'll be like, yo, listen, we gotta slow down. You gotta chill for a minute, go back to your
Communication,
world.
once again.
Because you're in my world and you're a little too much in my world.
Right.
I got
She
this
wants your
little
world to be her
bubble.
world.
Yeah, see, I'm not with that
Yeah.
right now. I'm
Yeah,
with
yeah,
that
yeah.
I need to bond with you.
Yeah.
Stay in this little box
I
right
think
here.
more guys need to do that, be upfront. And they say females can't handle it. And you said, like, sometimes you're too real and it hurts people's feelings. But I feel like at the end of the day, let my feelings be
Grown
hurt.
woman.
I-
But
I
now
listen, I
I
got it.
can make an informed decision of,
Right.
okay, well, I'm
Whether
just
you
gonna
gonna
use
deal with
some
me or
sympathy.
not.
Right.
Or I'm not.
Don't
I'd rather
string
have
her
the
along.
decision.
Yeah.
Right, I'd
Don't
rather
make
make
it
the
be like,
decision.
I had knocked out. I fell asleep. Like, no, you didn't. You just didn't want to fuck with me. Like,
Right,
just say
just
that.
say it.
Yeah.
Keep it above.
Because then the girl's gonna keep thinking, okay, well, it's still there. It's just he fell asleep.
Right.
Like,
So
And
like,
that's
you FaceTime me 3 times and then I'll answer it and it'll be a girl right there. You'll be like, oh, you a sick nigga. I'd be like,
no,
But
this is what you signed up for.
Right.
this is what
And
I
now,
told
and now
you.
you're
this
being
how it is. But
persistent.
since I told you, like if I said text me, I'll text you in a few and you keep calling, okay?
Now you
I'm
gonna
gonna
see.
give it up the same way you want it. There you go.
Absolutely. That's great.
I respect it.
I do too. So H is hoeing. Do you require a whole facts or do you inquire with a woman of how much
Okay, so listen.
she's had sex?
I know. How do you label people like that? Like
I
how people
know.
judge people like that?
Right.
But it happens all the
Everybody a
time.
hoe if that's the case. Like if you
That's
start
true.
saying who's a hoe or a thot or whatever, it's me. I
A
don't look
lot of
at
people
women
gonna
like
fall
that.
in
So
that category.
once I got you, you're not gonna be what you was with him anyway. So I don't care. When I get you, I'm different.
You sound like a real man.
He is a real
Like
man.
I am. Yeah, I know. And so like even now, like it's so more open to us, even as females, like, oh, I'm about to go be a hoe tonight.
Mhm.
And I'm cool with that. See, I
Yeah.
don't have a problem with that. I'd be like, oh, you about to go do your thing. Now, you have to. You gotta remember, there's so much stuff out here. You gotta be careful.
Right.
So you gotta be like, yo.
Very
you
true.
know, it's
Exactly.
got-
As
and,
long as you are being safe and
Right.
everybody is consenting,
Right.
I see nothing wrong. I'm
Safe
currently
sex
right
is
now
good
on
sex. You
a
better use that late
7
sex.
days of starting journey. No.
For her birthday.
I'm not gonna sit
kidding,
up
I'm
here-
kidding a
I'm
little
not
bit,
gonna sit
but
up here and act like I don't have raw sex. I definitely do.
We all
It's
do.
just- But you know, people leave it out to like, oh no, I just use condom. You're like, you a
Yeah,
lie.
you're lying.
The condom be right there sometimes,
Yeah.
right there, and I'd be
Common
like,
sense is different than
I'd be like, this
real
gonna cost
sex.
me $40.
Mhm.
Even if I don't bust in there, I'm still gonna be like, yo, they go $40.
Right.
Just
Right.
make sure you alright.
Right.
Yo, no, one of my friends, she said that a guy that she was dealing with had like the morning afters in his
Like
like
gift
nightstand.
I
Yeah,
heard this
like
story.
here you
Oh,
go.
he
Homie
came
had gift
prepared.
bags.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
That's real.
He came
And then-
prepared.
He definitely was prepared. So yeah, at this point we're grown, we're all adults.
I think it comes with maturity.
Yeah, definitely comes with maturity.
Mhm.
That's true.
Yeah, I probably matured the most after a heartbreak. I got my heart broken at 30.
Okay.
Oh,
So
okay.
30. That's
Wow.
like mad long. So I was just
Yeah.
like,
Was that like the first time you were like in love with
first
him?
time. No, I was in love with other girls, but
You were
this
never
was
heartbroken.
different because it was a different heartbreak. It was her daughter and her.
Ah.
So I was
family.
losing both. I wasn't losing
Right.
both of them, but at the time
Losing
I
your
was losing
family
both of them.
did.
Like, oh,
Right.
this is different. I've never been through this before.
Okay.
But it turns you into a beast. It turns you into a different animal. So
Yeah.
like going after the money, my focus was like, okay, wait, I don't need none of that.
Yeah.
I didn't have none of that before. So
Right.
now let me go ahead and And I went straight to it, went to the money, come back. And I've had different times where the money comes like that.
Right.
So, but it'd be times I'd be broke. I might have $5,000 tomorrow. And the day after, I might have $5. But I'm cool with that because my bills is paid.
Right.
And
As long as your bills paid,
you know what I mean?
So that means they can know that's
being
not
broke.
considered broke.
That's what we used to
Exactly.
call BBBD.
What's that?
BBBP. Broke but bills paid. Right?
Yeah.
Right,
As
absolutely.
long as got bills paid and got gas.
Yeah.
I
So
don't know.
You're a grown man, right?
Yeah.
And then the other H was honesty, but we kind of already touched on that with you keeping it 100.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep it 1,000.
Yes. So we have intimacy. More than just sex. Does it depend on who you're smashing? Pillow talk. Just being intimate with that person.
One thing is every hood nigga gonna say, yo, my nigga, we don't put a pillow talk. Every nigga pillow talk.
Pillow
Yeah.
talk.
We've
They be
seen
lying.
that on Power.
But you have to. There's a filter on it. And
gotta
when
pillow
you
talk
know, a lot of
accordingly.
times, right? And it's first thing, you don't need to ever bring up another man's name to get some ass.
This
You
is
don't never
true.
need to do that. Like so, I don't need to bring him up. Listen, I'm going at you. I'm going at you
Right.
my way. I don't need to who you used to talk to.
Right.
After you might talk about it, like, oh yeah, oh you did with him. Oh, all right. But in the beginning, I might even knew. And I'm not
And
gonna
you
say
still
nothing.
not
I'm
gonna
gonna be
say
like, nah,
nothing.
yo, what up,
Right.
get it. I ain't gonna say a word.
Right.
And once I get it, I'm not saying me and him ain't slap high fives. I'm like, yo, you're right, yo, the box is crazy. Bro. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know, but it might be like that. So,
Right.
so
Yeah,
I'll never tell nobody to do that. But
that's true.
So, if there's friends with benefits, is it just strictly benefits, or is there some friend stuff going on? Like, are y'all gonna go out to eat together,
George
hang
gotta
out?
eat. Listen, this is like one of my, this is my word.
You know where my mind went.
So,
Because I'm stupid. But no, we get it. Go ahead.
Zach, where you at? She's still in Jamaica.
Right.
So I'm like,
In a cabana or something.
yeah, like, but I gotta eat. So let's say I'm gonna spend whatever $20 a day or whatever it is I spend on food or something like that. I'm gonna spend that anyway. I'm gonna go out and eat that day anyway. So if you're there,
Why not?
you're gonna get that benefit anyway. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm going to Goodfellas and you're not going to Goodfellas with me because no, we're going to Goodfellas.
Right.
But
Do
it
you
might
think
just
that-
be some cool shit. Sometimes girls be on something.
Right.
Oh,
This is a date.
Right.
Exactly.
You gotta know.
It's a date date.
Right.
It's a date date.
Right.
The
Oh,
double
this
word.
a date date.
Right,
It's a
right, right.
date
Or
date.
just what it is, just getting.
But that's what I was
connected.
just about to ask. Do you
Right,
think that
me-
people get confused with that?
And because it's based on class sometimes. I'm not gonna say because of money because some people gonna be yelling, yo, I go to Roof Chris all the time. The money doesn't matter. It's where you go. Nigga, I be on Groupon, but I find some places that be amazing. Food,
Facts.
everything, etiquette, everything
I'm with
is
it.
top notch. So I'd rather that, but I'd rather I'd rather have that memory with you. Even if we just was smashing, I'm like, oh yeah, we cool. Now there's some girls you can't do that. Don't worry, I have my share of crazies.
Oh,
So-
okay.
so, you
I'm
know,
about to say,
that's
all the
fucking
girls that
stuff.
you deal with sound like they are pretty good.
Girls that really deal with me, I pick really good women. I ain't gonna lie to you. I really
You're
pick
selective.
good, solid women that will do anything for me and always help me down. I can't really say too much bad about it. I just said I had a couple crazies. I can't.
Right.
That's probably
You live and you
because
learn.
you've
You can't get it right
Yeah.
every time. You can't get it right every
That's
time.
probably-
But you've been such a stand-up guy to them, and they probably never had that
Right,
before,
yeah,
and they don't want to
all
lose it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely happens. All right, so we got Jay, juggling multiple people, dating. So we were talking about how black people don't really date like how the white people date. Like white people date, they're dating multiple people,
Nah.
and then they're good. Yeah, but with black people, it's like, all right, I'm dating this one dude. He might say, oh, you going out with somebody else? Like, da-da-da. Like, yeah, that's what dating is. So how do you feel about juggling multiple people? It's
See,
doable.
I think it depends on how much sex you have. Because if you fucking multiple people, now you're changing the game.
Yeah.
Right.
You see what I mean? Because now she's like immediately, oh, this date changed, bro. Gave you some ass.
Right.
And most guys don't look at her like, yo, you just
Yeah.
now if you gotta always have that talk before. Like
Yes.
you gotta kind of be like, all right, so guys just want to hit it, and of course it happens sometimes.
Right.
But if you can be like, yo, what is it? Before they do. Because now, by the time a girl come and ask you, what is this?
He already know what it is.
She already in love, too. She
Yeah,
planned,
she asking for a
that's true.
reason.
she planned the wedding in her head a long time
Oh,
ago.
yeah,
so,
honestly.
so now
Or she could be, let me, hold on.
or it's another nigga in her inbox
And she want to know how she should move.
with a bigger
Accordingly,
dick.
yeah.
Mhm.
See, that's how y'all be. I know
Wait,
what time it is.
Accordingly. Because he might have a bigger dick, but the vibe with
might be
that
better,
person
too.
is better. So it's
Right.
like, so what we about to do? Because I got so and so.
Right, I ain't about to be missing out on my blessings if you're not really serious.
But dudes always
We calling them blessings now. I like that. I'm
missing
using
out
that.
on
That
my
might be the rest of 2018. I'm like, yo,
Yes,
listen.
don't miss your
Miss
blessings.
Miss your blessings, shorty.
That's a step
Giving
off
out
for us.
blessings over
But
here.
I feel like guys automatically assume when a girl asks that is because they're in love and here she go. Like
sometimes,
stop
we
playing
do
yourself.
assume. Don't get me wrong, I jump to conclusions all the time.
Yeah.
But I might not say nothing. So you'll never know I jumped to the
Right,
I
exactly.
wait, and I'm patient,
To
very
see
patient.
how-
I wait, and I'm like, oh, okay.
To see where
It
she's going
wasn't
with
that.
it,
Yo,
right?
she really just wanted to come over because she wanted this, or that. And that's fine. I told you.
See? Very
That's what it is.
transparent. That's how you're supposed to be.
Yeah, I learned that though. I wasn't always like that.
True.
Right.
I was just
Since 30.
moving.
So prior to 30, you just was.
No, I still was smart and real good with women, but the
Okay.
runaround was different.
Okay.
The bag was different.
Okay. Got you.
So like when the bag is up, you move different. Like
Right.
I'm in Chicago, I'm in Atlanta,
Right.
I'm doing this at young ages, like
Mm-hmm.
18, 19, 20.
Yeah.
Baby ages.
Right.
When niggas
Right.
talking about going to Miami, I haven't been to Miami in so long. I don't even
'Cause
like
you've
the
been
one
so
time I
many
was gonna
times.
go more recently was 1 year my uncle got in a motorcycle accident. And
Wow.
That's one of my hearts. So it's like nah.
Yeah.
bro,
Right.
I can't make
Right,
it.
right.
You know what I mean?
But you've
It
been
is what
doing
it is.
the traveling and all that.
Right. So I've been doing it for a while. So
Got you. Okay, so we have K, kissing. Is it against the rules with different people, or
I like it.
So do
I
you kiss
like this.
everyone though?
Not everybody, but not every girl kisses either.
Right.
What I learned lately is that more females kind of away from kissing.
I love kissing.
me
And
too?
then but it depends on like you
And
said,
some
intimacy.
female says, "I'm only kissing a person I'm really like
Mhm.
involved with." Like I guess that's their signature of how you know that it's.
If it's
Real.
serious.
Yeah.
No, I feel like
Vibing
it's
you.
just regular. I like
That's true.
kissing.
Yeah, me too.
I don't
So-
Yeah, because kissing is very like.
I don't feel like it means
It's intimate.
anything.
It's
Yeah,
intimate.
it's intimate, but I don't feel like it means like
Some people
If we're
climax just from
kissing-
kissing.
now we're like in love and we go together.
Now,
I don't-
Right.
now if you start
Nah,
kissing
yeah.
you on
Not
your
that.
forehead, now we talking
That's
about
totally
something.
different.
Now
That's,
you playing with fire.
Especially Trail's forehead. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I just had to. I thought of
I
Fosse.
like your forehead.
I got a big forehead.
And let's
too.
be clear,
Oh.
Foskey don't be kissing my forehead.
No, but I'm saying he always talking about
I
your
know,
forehead.
but I'm saying
you gotta
for
tell
the
the
listeners, for the
listeners.
people. Yeah, for the listeners.
Yeah.
People be taking
Disclaimer.
stuff and running with it.
Facts. So our other case, Kegels, and the loose theory of how guys be like, "Oh, she not tight because she been fucking mad niggas." Do you believe that?
I don't have that problem.
Right,
I'm not
right.
dealing with the-
No, but some people be saying that, like,
Oh,
in
she
how,
hold at me, she ain't got no walls. And
right,
Yeah, I've heard. I mean,
like,
but
we
I
can
mean,
have whole
but you
kids.
also gotta. But do guys fully understand that, like, outside of some, you just saying some girls lose, that depending on how attracted to she are, she's gonna open up a little bit more. It's gonna get a little more wet. So, bro, you should be happy. It's kind of loose in there, so you can move around a little bit.
Exactly,
Like,
but they don't know that. They don't
Exercise
know all
in
that
there.
stuff
but
that
he
comes
feeling
with
some
it.
type of way because he keeps slipping out. But I'm saying,
And that's really all it is.
right. So then we have L, length of time. What is your standard length of time for a sexual
Encounter.
interaction? Yeah.
I don't know.
Is
I
there
don't know.
such thing as
Maybe
too
like-
long?
It might be, yeah, it might be at times, but it depends on. I know sometimes, depending on how good the sex is, girls want more anyway. So me, I'd rather give you a long session and put you to sleep, or you know what I mean, let you lay down, whatever.
And then wake up and do another one.
If but some people like the quick short sessions, like
Right. The spurt.
15 minutes down.
Go short session.
let's watch
Okay.
Sky, what is it? Snowfall, White Power.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Something
Yeah.
like that.
Okay.
Netflix, say I might be on Ozark tonight.
Right.
Oh, I love that show.
But definitely more than 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Like the
Like
listener
I
said.
seen that. I was like, yo, that's
4
crazy.
minutes? Like, that's a waste.
And I be getting wild memes and you remember, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
The
I feel
heartbeat
like-
cooking.
Yeah, I don't think there's like
Like
a
a
standard
good-
time, but
What's a good time for y'all? But see, how are you timing it though?
Right. Are
So-
we timing it
I
just
don't
by
think it-
time? Or are we just saying, like,
how you feel.
just make sure that we both.
I don't think it's being for me. I don't think I'm timing by time.
Right.
But I feel like after a while, sometimes you might be like, you know what, I'm done.
I'm
I just
done.
go to sleep.
Especially,
You
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. See, sometimes, but see me. See, every guy got to get theirs every time. But if you talk to girls I
Right.
talk to, I don't always have to get mine. You're gonna get yours though.
Oh, And so that's one of the letters. That's math special.
Yeah, because it's kind of hard to give up grade B dick. You got to give up grade A every time because you got group chats, you got Instagram, you got you know what I mean. You everywhere.
We do have a group chat
outside.
Is it true that guys give certain dick to certain females? Like, I'm not gonna give her a grade A. I'm gonna give her a little bit of C.
I'm gonna put it like this: you're not supposed to, because you got remember you would get talked about if you give up but if you already gave her grade A before, that was different. Now you might be like, okay. I'm weaning her off this.
I'm weaning her off.
Because she's gotta chill out.
That's silly.
Well, I need a break. It might be me. It might be nothing wrong with the girl. It might be me. It's never. See, people blame the female, but I'll be like, it'd be us a lot.
Yeah.
I'll take the blame. I'm cool with it because I'm still gonna be George.
Can the girl do the same? Like, I'm not about to give him good pussy tonight.
I don't think you can't not give good.
It's the way you're
giving
head.
it. Yeah.
Sloppy head versus I'm gonna give standard.
Once I
the
get
way
in here, keep acting like you don't want this. You're gonna want this
because
I'm gonna make sure I
you
get
can't
that
change
spot.
your facial expression is gonna say that this is
effort. That's just I
was trying.
Like you tried it.
Yeah.
You try to later out like you didn't want this.
That's funny.
But I'm older until I catch a cramp. Now I'm like, wait, hold up, don't move, I'm good.
That's funny. All right, so we have M. Is that Danny?
Yeah.
I hear her cracking up in the back. So we have M, music. Do you have a specific playlist? Do you like music being played? Do you like it silent in the room? What's your preference?
It be all type of weird stuff on
TV.
Doing it, yo. Yeah, because I be out with that. Like, cause you remember I listen to a lot of different things every day. Like, if it's not podcast or Gary V podcast or Jim Rohn podcast. Like, I listen to a lot of motivational speaking.
So that's in the
You
background.
got somebody in the background like motivating you.
Like getting it popping. Yo, I swear, I ain't gonna lie to you. I got one video you gotta see.
Okay.
It's hilarious. The background is the best thing ever. I forgot. He's like, yes, just go in there and you just keep doing it.
See, but that would make me crack.
I would be cracking.
That's what makes sense, though. See,
yeah.
I was able to laugh. That's what I'm talking about. That bad experience you were talking about, it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Because, I swear we laughed.
It's just
the whole night
I've
about
been,
different funny
I've been
stuff.
there just
We was
cracking up in the middle of sex.
Yes,
I've been there.
It's something you're going to say
dopest
just
for that.
last night.
No.
She thought about it first, though. Anyway, all right, we're going to go to N, nudes. Nude etiquette. Is there a good nude? Is it a bad nude? Or are you just happy to get them?
Oh, yeah, see, I don't expect them like that. They come, but I don't really like, and I'm not really going to ask you. Every once in a while, I might be like, what you doing?
Right.
Oh,
like,
word?
what's going
on? So, or I'm going to start the beginning of the combo. I'm like, there go your video.
Right.
Now she like, oh, that's how you giving it up. Now, I got something for you. Then we might exchange like that, back and forth.
Right.
So when you get a new, what's making it like just some fire?
Y'all know it's angles. It's always the angles. You only get it on the end because it don't matter. You don't even have to have a fat ass.
Right.
It's
just the effort too.
Yeah. You like, oh, wait a minute.
Like,
she cares. She sent me something.
I know for a fact maybe certain people won't get my face.
Right, because you don't know what
because one time I had someone, like, I was done dealing with them and they didn't want to be done dealing with me and, like, threatened to, like, put them in there. I don't give a fuck. Like, and it didn't work for his favor. But ever since then, I was like, oh, nah, you ain't about to get my face.
I'm going to let you know right now, if y'all got videos of me and you decide you upset and you want to tag me.
I know that's right. Shit, I'm gonna get my
They
word.
ain't gonna let me slide regardless. I'm sure I'm in New Haven. They're gonna be like, oh, that's like. I hope it came out the way I wanted it. I hope it wasn't the bad night.
Yeah, right.
If I want a good night,
you tag me.
I'm
gonna get this credit. I know that's right.
Listen, Ray J.
Holla at me. Exactly.
Oh, that's hilarious.
So we got O, orgasm. You just basically said it. Sometimes. Yeah. Are you selfish or you take one for the team?
Nah, I'm gonna take one for the team because she gonna keep giving it to me. Like,
right.
You know what I mean? She can be like, okay. And only thing is that I noticed if you don't orgasm as a man, it makes the woman feel.
Question herself.
Yeah.
Right. So me, I told you I'm transparent. So I'll be like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
You was perfect. Don't worry. You did your thing. I'll see you in a little while.
And that's what you need to hear.
Right, and that motivation will make her like,
Pat on the back.
Right,
Oh,
but all right, I'm
you
good
think it's
still.
a joke. I'm using both hands this time.
All right, so P is preferred positions. Do you have a preference?
It don't really matter to me. It don't really matter.
Sex
I
is
like
sex.
a girl on top who can ride, but I'm gonna do a lot of the work even if you on top.
No.
I'm cracking up.
We got silent.
And don't know a thing.
Right? No, but that's
She's
fine.
taking notes. She's taking notes on her
She
laptop.
taking bad notes. Okay,
For
so
the future.
do you want to answer that? Do you have a preferred position? Trell?
I don't have a preferred position. I'm with whatever.
I like riding, but it varies. If you're a thick nigga, it's a little bit more difficult, than if you're a skinny nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Skinny niggas is kind of easier.
Yeah.
But if you're like a wide nigga, like, it's like, damn, my nigga, I gotta do extra work. But
And
like
me, I'm short, so
right, you're mad little.
yeah, my legs be short.
Oh, you off the bed?
Yeah.
You're in the air.
Yeah, you're in
Yeah, I'm
there.
having a little bit more work with Beck, but don't worry, she got the same treatment. Don't you worry.
Yo,
You bring that
please
same
stop.
Same energy. Don't you worry.
So
I'm
do you
giving
think
it
you
up the
pick her up?
same way.
Yo,
don't
nah,
know.
that's too much.
I'ma just say I ain't scared if that's a dude saying.
Ah, okay,
I'm
we
saying
go.
that. But that's what I'm saying.
My
All
cheeks
right,
are turning red.
She's blushing. We gotta get ready to wrap it up. So
Yeah, we gonna flash through these next ones. Go ahead, Trell.
So cute.
Nah, Beck the homie. I told you, you be
That's
cracking
my
up all the
nigga.
time.
Yes,
I'm gonna
exactly.
skip cute because we kind of talked about that with the
Queefing,
music and
yeah.
all that.
Oh yeah.
Role playing. Yes or no?
Role playing once.
Really?
Once. Good
What
nurse
did you
too.
do?
Good nurse.
Good
nurse.
She's
So were you the
good
patient
nurse.
or
Yeah, I
you
was
were
the
the
patient.
attendant? And she was like,
Good nurse.
okay.
It was the outfit that made it though. Like, oh, word, that's how you get. I ain't even know. But you got to stay in role.
Right.
You like, that's
Right,
that's
right.
the fun part. You like,
Yeah.
damn,
I feel like white people do that.
You can't
more
just get
often.
into it. You have to still stay.
I'm
I
a role
forgot.
playing.
I forgot what sickness I had, but I ain't got it no more.
I got it
more.
no
She
more.
was a good nurse.
Yeah,
That's funny. So we have S, safe word. Like you said, you was like, if you say stop, like I'm not with it. We stopping.
So that's all it takes.
That's all.
Mhm.
And then
Yeah,
sexual health, making sure you're getting tested. You know,
Stuff
you
like
don't
that.
want to
Yeah,
be
that's
like
what I'm saying,
Lawrence on
yeah.
Insecure, to having
Right.
to call all the chicks like, yo, I got
Yeah.
chlamydia.
So do you have the conversation beforehand about sexual health?
Sometimes, not every time.
If it's like
Sometimes
with
you
you.
kind of know. Nah, I told you that vibe.
Yeah.
You know, you don't know people,
Yeah.
but a lot of times it don't just happen right away.
Yeah.
Right.
So I kind of felt you out already. I'll know if you nasty. Or, you know what I'm saying? I know ahead of time, so I'm like, I'm kind of like, oh, okay. This how she. I'm watching. Don't get me wrong. I'm around you. I'm watching the
Right.
showers you
How
take.
you move,
Don't
right.
get me wrong, guys. We pay attention too. We on it.
Okay.
Watching you get your hair done. Watching you get your nails done. I'm watching because I'm like, okay.
Okay.
If you're
'Cause that's a
clean, keep
female
up with
man.
yourself. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I remember.
So
you
we
know.
talk about threesomes next, and I'm gonna guess your answer is yes.
Yes.
Right, right.
No for me.
Was it
Yeah,
like-
I don't
no.
know. I don't know if
I don't think I'm around. I don't like to share.
He like,
so.
okay. He like, yeah, all right. You've had girls that said,
Sometimes-
no, I'm not around, and then they ended up being around? Look at
Nah, it
his
just
face.
be weird. It just happens
Sometimes,
sometimes. Sometimes it's like you just gotta. What you do is you create the environment.
You just gotta set it up real nice.
You create the environment. Like
Gotcha.
it's like throwing a private party. You're like, okay, I got these women here, right? If you already had sex with them, and
They
they're
both
already
want to have
cool or
sex
whatever,
with
they
you at
kinda
the end of the night. So,
So
it's like,
your
well,
job
damn.
is to go get a haircut because that's how that starts. And then after that, you go for what you know. But
Gotcha.
you just keep them in the same. Like you kind of okay. If I'm gonna buy a drink, I'm gonna buy both of y'all a drink. And then I'm like, you know what I mean? And I start to.
And then they're gonna both
chilling
want you at the
together.
end of the night, and it's like, well, I mean, we could.
And it depends
Since
how
you
you're
both
giving it
here.
up. You're gonna know, but you gotta have those small combos before that.
Right. To
You
know
already
what
Oh.
they're
See
around.
where they head at.
Now, if you never bring it up, this is the best. She's gonna bring it up one day.
Right.
You don't gotta say nothing. Just,
Yeah.
just like, would
Just
you
let it
ever,
rock.
would you ever fuck what's the name together? You're like, oh, you on that type of time.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
So why is it a threesome when it's two girls and a guy, but a train when it's two guys and a girl?
Oh, we have this convo all the time, you know. But this is like one of our group chats because some dudes don't believe that. Like, nah, that's not a train. They gotta be mad. Niggas, nah, it's the penetration. It's something with the penetration where it's just guys going in. And don't get me wrong, the double standard is wrong. It's 100% wrong. You know what I mean?
Makes sense.
But the train is
The
dudes are just coming back to
multiple.
back. You know what I mean? Yeah.
More than 2.
All right.
Okay, so then we have you unwrapped.
Don't even go into that. Y'all tune into the live this week.
We still got a few minutes.
Yeah, the rest.
We got a few
that?
minutes.
They can't have it.
Oh, that's true. Well, we can
give you
do
the
the rest.
I got you.
Give you the last.
Well, let's do it. So
letters.
you was unwrapped. Like, when is the right time to go raw with somebody that you gotta kind of have that talk.
You just gotta know, but it could happen the first time, but
Right.
it depends on how. Like we've been dealing for a year.
Right.
Cause you gotta remember,
That's
let's say I'm dealing with 2 girls. Let's just say, and I meet a girl and I like her. I might tell these girls, hey, listen, I like somebody. You know what I mean? So they might start to fall back because they might already have somebody, but they know
Right.
the direction I'm going in.
Okay.
So I still might be hitting it, but that'll start to slow.
Okay.
Then it eventually will stop. Then let's say the first time we do it, I know you.
Right.
I might be already in love with you. Like, you know what I mean? If we talking about feelings, but
True.
Yeah.
but then I'm cool with it.
Yeah. And then V was video recording, which clearly through conversations you have many.
Yeah, but listen, call me one of them movie producers.
Oh, okay. Okay, sounds good. So yeah, on live we'll do W, X, Y, and Z. So
WXYZ.
make sure y'all tune in because I know y'all want to tune in to the last few letters.
Yeah.
George, we thank you for coming.
Thank y'all. Y'all
You're
dope.
really dope.
Y'all
Thank
always
you.
support me.
This
Always.
is very
I
interesting.
had to make it happen. I told you I gotta go to I'm gonna jump on the train.
We appreciate
Yes,
it.
we
Wow.
do.
We appreciate it. We got some
definitely
church announcements before we go.
Yes, we have church announcements. So Trell's birthday is this Saturday.
Oh, yay.
She's turning 30 or whatever. So make sure you guys come out to Diesel's. We'll be there from 10 till 1.
Yes, come have a
It's
drink
lit.
with me.
Have a
It's
drink
all you
with her.
can drink.
Yep. Complimentary champagne too.
And then next Sunday we got a bonus episode for you guys. You guys have been
Yes.
asking us to do every week, but
Mm-hmm.
we got a bonus episode. We're gonna be doing a collaboration episode with A Night Called,
Yep.
Famously Average, and Black Vibes Matter.
Because it's National Podcast
Podcast
Day.
So we just felt like we wanted to reach out and do something with the other podcasts.
There's
That's
so
around
many
here.
dope podcasts in our local, area. So we like, let's vibe out. Let's, have a good time.
Mhm. And coming up October 7th, don't forget the Out of Darkness Walk in Hampton.
Yes.
All the information on social media, but we hope to see you guys there.
Yes.
You got a
Anything else?
positive vibe before we go, Jim?
Just shout out to everybody down the hill.
Yes.
All your
Big
people,
shout
you know
outs.
what I mean? Destiny, London, Darlene, Lauren, everybody. You know what I mean?
All the
Rock with
ladies.
them. Shout out to Josie. Her
Josie.
name is Josie now.
Josie. He called you Josie.
That's cute. That's a cute
That's cute. I'm
name.
gonna call you that.
That's a cute
What's your
name.
positive line?
I don't know. Like, I've been thrown for a loop this whole episode.
know.
This is not my field.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But you
But
learned
you
a lot.
engaged,
You
though.
learned a
Yeah.
lot. Yeah.
She was, I told you
This
she
is
was
not
taking
my
it.
area.
All right, positive thoughts.
Oh, okay.
I got one.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go.
Yeah,
No.
go ahead.
You got one?
No.
All right.
Yeah, go ahead.
Safe sex is the best. What's the line?
Safe sex is great sex.
You better use a
That-
latex because you
you
don't
don't
want
want
that
that-
latex that I think I'm latex.
Oh,
So that's the positive vibe for this.
oh,
Make
sure
it's
y'all
about-
see.
Do you
it's
know who
about to
that's
be
from?
cuffing season.
Who was that?
I heard that though.
Who was it?
Sounds
Lil Wayne.
like-
Yeah, right.
Oh, okay.
What happened to the Carter Five? We'll talk about that on the live. All
Podcast.
right,
drop?
we love y'all. No, it was supposed to
Oh,
allegedly
wow.
and it didn't. But we love you guys.
Like, he got
Thank
the
you for
new song,
tuning in.
Pistol on my side.
Yeah,
But that was supposed to be from the Carter 5.
Oh, word? Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna talk after we done with y'all.
Yeah,
Like,
we
we-
Yeah.
Love you. See ya.
Bye, guys.
Anything just to make you understand me. I don't give a damn about nothing.